Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Okay, good day, students. Today we'll look into the examples, okay, examples of short communicative message that we discussed yesterday. All right, short communicative message. We discussed the technical part yesterday, okay. So today we'll be moving on to the examples, okay, and we will go through the details. So I would really expect students to copy the questions as well as the answers, but you will take your own time to do it later when you view the lesson on YouTube. Okay. So today I will just do the explanation, and you can go and always watch it online. Now, again, we'll go through the tips. These are the necessary steps that you need to take. Okay. Read the task or the question very carefully. Underline the keywords or the key points. Identify your role. Identify the nature or role of your recipient, as in the person who receives it. Okay. List down the requirements of the question or task, and then be mindful not to miss any part of the question. So these are the steps that we ought to do. Now, we have a question now. Okay. This is a question whereby you have an email from your cousin. Okay. Can I have a volunteer to read the question? Someone new, not the usual one. Okay, someone new, please. Can
Sir,
someone read? Yes.
Hi, sir. Hi, sir.
sir, hi, sir.
Not the same person. Those who have read,
Sir, hi, sir.
you have already read, isn't it? Can someone else read?
No,
So,
sir.
I will read.
What is your name?
Pavlesh Raj.
Pavalesh Raj. Before this, you have not read, is it?
Sir, I,
Yes,
Mogan
sir.
Raj.
Mogan
No,
Raj, you have already read. Okay, Pavalesh Raj,
Yes,
you
sir.
can read the question.
your cousin has dropped you a short message. Read the message and give your advice in about 80 words.
Okay, read the email as well.
Oh, okay, sir. Dear cousin, how are you getting on?
It is
I'm
not cousin, but cousin.
cousin. How are you getting on? I'm sure are staying at home as well. This MCO period is rather boring, but at least I am thankful that my basic needs are taken care of. I am writing this message to ask you for any suggestions that you could give me to keep myself occupied during these days. What do you do the what do you do to kill the time? Hope to hear from you soon. Stay safe, stay home. Bye. Uh, yo, uh, teacher, I can't read
Your cousin.
your cousin.
Yes. Okay, now we'll go back to this. We have read the task very carefully. Now underline the keywords. The keywords are give
Advice.
your advice. Okay? Give your advice. Now after that, identify your role. You are a
Cousin.
cousin. Okay? You are a cousin. And then you are writing to another cousin of yours. So basically you are a cousin and you are writing to another cousin. Okay? Now, identify your role. So you are a cousin. Identify the nature or the role of your recipient. You are writing to another cousin of yours who is rather very bored. Now, list down the requirements of the question. What does the question want? Okay. What does the question want? And then be mindful not to miss any part of the question. Now, what does the question want? What does the question want you to write about?
Advice. Give advice.
Okay, you have to give advice. It's not advice, it's advice. Okay, advice. Number two, you need to give suggestions. Okay, you need to give suggestions to keep your cousin occupied. And also, number three, what do you do to kill the time? Okay, so these are the three things that you need to state. Okay, now you need to first be very careful to fulfill all these needs. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Okay, now let's look at the sample answer. Okay, can I have Yogeshwaran Shankar, can you read the text for me? The sample answer. Yogeshwaran,
My name is Logiswaran, sir.
it is typed in the class Telegram group as Yogeshwaran Shankar. Never mind. Okay, how about Sachindran? Sachindran, can you read? Sachindran, please turn off your microphone if your background is very noisy. Okay. Now, Sachindran, can you read? I'm not hearing anything from Sachindran. How about Nitesh? Can you read, Nitesh?
He's saying that he doesn't have mic, Nitish.
Who is the one talking just now?
Me?
Yeah.
Charvish Kumar.
Okay. Can you please read, Sharvish?
Okay. Dear Adija, how do you do? Besides feeling bored, I am truly fine. However, I have picked up a much procrastinated habit now. Thanks to the time I have.
Okay,
It may
wait.
sound
You see, it is in the red, right? It is highlighted in red,
yes.
right? I have picked up a much procrastinated habit now. You see, here you have three things to handle, or things to cater to. The first one, to give advice. The second one, to give suggestions as to what the person can do during to keep the person occupied. Okay, and then what do you do to kill time? So three things. Now here I have picked up a much procrastinated habit now. It means I am sharing what I do, but I am not sharing it entirely. So let us read further. Continue.
Okay. Thanks to the time I have. It may sound lame, but trust me, it gets very interesting once you delve deeper. It is, of course, the foremost habit reading. I
Okay,
have
very good. Now you have stated that the what you do to kill time is to read. Okay, reading. Okay, continue.
okay. It is, of course,
Mm, yeah.
it is, of course, the foremost habit reading. I've attached myself with a couple of interesting novels, and I strongly suggest you to do the same.
Strongly suggest you to do the same, which means this is your recommendation as to what your cousin can do to kill his or her time. Okay, so this is what you are suggesting. Okay, that is your advice, your suggestion. Okay, continue.
At first, it may seem a little dull, but as soon as you get into the novel, you will realize that you are living in an entirely different realm in which the storyline leads you on.
Okay, so here you are giving an insight of how interesting it would get if you were to carry on with the hobby. Continue.
Besides, you can also consider taking up writing your thoughts on a daily basis.
Okay, now suggestion number two, taking up writing your thoughts on daily basis. Very good. Now continue.
This will hone your writing skills on the long run as well as nurture your imagination. Tell,
Nurture.
nurture your imagination. Tell me what do you think? Till then, bye, Thailand.
Okay, so here you have given a complete answer to the question. Now, I would want you to take down a few words quickly. The first word is procrastinated. I'm not going to highlight it, but as I'm going to say, you are going to take it down. Can you please take it down? Procrastinated. Procrastinated.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now next, delve. Delve.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Next, foremost. Next, realm.
Sir, write in the book.
Write wherever, because I want you to find the meanings for this. And then hone.
Okay, sir.
And then nurture. Okay. I would want you to
Okay,
list
sir.
down these words and find the meanings for these words. Okay. All right. Now let's move on. Question number 2. Okay. Here we have another question. Can I have another volunteer?
I, sir.
Hi, sir.
I, sir.
Okay. Yes.
Morgan.
Yes. Okay.
Hi,
Morgan.
Julie. I'll be back in Malaysia next week. We should spend our time together. Where do you think we should go? What activity can we do together? Which restaurant can we have good meals? Do you have anything in mind? Waiting for your reply. Bye.
Okay. Now this is the question. Okay. This is the question that you have gotten. Now let's look at the answer. The answer is rather simple. Okay. Now any volunteers to read the answer?
May I try?
I can.
Yes. Yes. Someone who wanted to try.
Me. My name is Suresh Talai.
All right.
Dear Lucas, of course I would like to hang out together. I think we should go to Tampin Wild Park. It's only an hour from our house. The road that would take us there is full of lush greeneries, which could be astounding sight to behold. It is a great place for those who love extreme outdoor sports. We could do bungee jumping, flying fox, and riding an ATV. They also have a
Palatable.
palatable jungle themed restaurant, and the food is tantali-
Tantalizing.
tantalizing. It will be an exciting experience for us. Bye.
All right. Okay. Now, if we go back to the question, although the question may seem very simple, there are 4 elements that you need to address. Where do you think we should go? What activity can we do together? Which restaurant can we have good meals? Do you have anything in mind? So 4 elements. Now, come back here, you see, we should go to Tampin Wild Park. Question 1 is answered. And then the road that would take us there is full of lush greeneries, which could be an astounding sight to behold. And then it is a great place for those who love extreme outdoor sports. We can do bungee jumping, flying fox, and riding an ATV. Okay. They also have a palatable jungle themed restaurant, and the food is tantalizing. It will be an exciting experience for us. Bye. Truly. So this answer is now complete. Okay. All right. Now, vocabulary. We have hail, which is healthy. Second one is halt,
Sir,
that is
this
stop.
is screenshot.
Yeah, you can screenshot it. Screenshot it.
Sir.
Hapless, deserving pity. Haughty, arrogant and proud. Heed, pay close attention to. Okay, now this is all for today. Tomorrow we will have a lot more to focus, so we'll take probably a longer time. So with this, I would end this session. Do you have any questions for short communicative message for
No,
students?
sir.
Thank you, sir. Oh, and my name